welcome to my channel. My name is Theresa. Currently, I am a 6th grade math and science teacher, mostly math. And I'm starting a new transition in my life to become a nurse. I'm currently 30 years old, so this is a really big step for me. And as a 30-year-old, I feel like I should be settled in my life and know what I'm doing, and I feel like I don't. So starting a new transition into a new career, into putting something behind me that has been such a large part of my life for so many years, is really scary. And I know I'm not the only person who's going through career change at a later point in their life. So this vlog is solely purposed to kind of document how it's going, what's working for me, what sucks about transitioning into a new career at age 30. And maybe someone will find it relatable. I'm doing this for me. This whole pandemic has really helped me to see that it is okay to do things for yourself and it's not selfish. That it is okay to question, what do I need and am I getting fulfillment from what I'm doing right now? The answer to that question is yes and no. Yes, I love teaching. I love interacting with my students, and I love getting the opportunity to watch them grow at age 11, 12-ish, and watching them start to grow into the people that they want to become. That's awesome. I have a lot of people in this building that I'm really going to miss, that there are some phenomenal teachers that I've had the absolute pleasure of working with. And there are some real lifelong friendships that I didn't expect to make here. And the support from my students, from my parents, from like the parents of my students, and my coworkers has just been so validating that I don't need to be so scared because other people can see this being successful for me. Transitioning to a second career at age 30 is scary. I'm used to having income coming in. I can pay my bills, I can pay my rent, I can do kind of what I need to do. The nursing program that I got into, I applied to 2 locally, and I had plans on applying to a 3rd. I heard back incredibly quickly from one local program, and I didn't expect to fall in love with the things that I ended up falling in love with. The biggest selling point for me was that this school is known for having more clinical hours than other nursing programs. I don't know how that's possible, but when I've talked to my friends who are nurses, they have said really good things about this program and the amount of clinical time that they get. They feel they're really prepared. And I did have a friend who is currently enrolled in their program and said very, very positive things about it. So that was a huge selling point. And it's a shorter program than the other programs that I was thinking about. So I was looking into a program that is 16 months long, evenings and weekends, 18 months long, evenings and weekends, and then 2 years, evenings and weekends. As someone who is leaving the workforce to go back to school, the sooner I can get back into the workforce is definitely very appealing to me. Plus, I know my learning style, being a little bit older going back to school, I know that I like to do things. I can read about it, but then I want to do it. And so having that extra clinical time is really, really important to me so that I can get as much hands-on practice as possible. Saying goodbye is really, really bittersweet. So having the support of my coworkers and my administrator, the parents of my students, and most importantly for myself, my students, it's made it easier. I have 6 school days left with these kids. And man, there are things I'm not gonna miss, like being interrupted 50 plus times a day, or, you know, just some of the things that come with the territory of being a teacher. I live an hour away from school, so I'm not going to miss that drive, I will say. And there are things I'm absolutely going to miss. Some of the things that they say are just so darn cute, and they're so caring, and they genuinely want to help each other. I'm going to miss those things. I'm going to miss the things that they do that just make me smile, that you really can't get in any other career. It's helped me find a lot of things I needed to learn about myself. And learning to take care of myself and advocate for myself has become really important. And I'm learning how to not be apologetic for it. And that's huge. Hard, difficult at times, but you know what? This is me. I'm not perfect. I've never claimed to be perfect, but I'm going to keep learning and I'm going to keep trying. And becoming a nurse, I'm going to get to educate people in a new way. And I'm still going to get to serve my community and help people that need help. It's just a different way to do it. One question I've been asked by some of my friends and family, why nursing? My father is a doctor. He is a general internist, and my brother is a doctor of physical therapy. So the medical field is not new to me. You know, we were a family that grew up and we had dinner at the table and we would talk about various things. My brother, knowing he wanted to go into medicine a lot earlier than I did, would ask a lot of questions, which would disgust my mom because they were not always dinner appropriate conversations. That being said, I learned a lot, and it probably wasn't until 7 years ago, a situation happened in my personal life that forced me to make some decisions for a family member solely by myself. I was able to really function in a crisis situation very matter of fact, very calmly, and communicate. The lights are going to go off. I just know it. 1 second. Okay. What was I saying? Oh, so that situation really helped me to see I can function in a high stress situation and make those decisions and do it well. That kind of sparked my interest. So I spent several years after that really kind of interviewing my friends and my dad and my brother, who's a doctor of physical therapy, what work is like. When I went to the doctors, I started asking questions that had nothing to do with my health checkups and whatever I was in the office for. And it really helped me to gradually kind of peel back those uncertainties and say, okay, I'm going to do this. So last summer, in June, when school was still happening, I started taking some prerequisites. I had gotten in touch with all of the local nursing programs in my town and asked what I needed to do. I sent in all my transcripts. I sent in, any information that they needed, and they shared with me what prerequisites I needed. So for me, the only one that cleared from college many years ago was freshman writing. I was going to be so upset if I had to take freshman writing again, because currently I have a bachelor's degree and a master's degree, and I didn't feel like I really needed to take freshman writing again. But if I had to do it, I would have done it with a smile on my face. So I had to take A&P, Anatomy and Physiology 1 and 2. I had to take Intro to Psych, Intro to Sociology, Microbiology, and Human Developmental Psychology. And then I finished all of those. I am currently in Microbiology and Human Developmental Psych, which we can talk about another time. I took Anatomy and Physiology 1 and 2 in 5 weeks each. I don't recommend that. It was very, 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 very stressful and way too much information for me to process. I'm going to have to do a lot of independent studying to go back and brush up on those very important skills, because I don't remember anything. Don't take Anatomy and Physiology in 5 weeks. Take your time and take it over a semester. It was so stressful. And during that time, I also took Introduction to Psychology and Introduction to Sociology. I had taken those in high school, but that was a long time ago. So that was fine. Very interesting topics, wonderful professors. I really enjoyed kind of getting back into the swing of things, remembering how to study, and that's been fabulous. So now, over this fall semester, I've been taking microbiology and human developmental psychology, which has also been very interesting. I like microbiology a lot more than I thought I would, but I'm also ready for it to be done. The only prerequisite I have left is nutrition. I actually get to start registering for classes on Monday. 6 days left in school, 6 school days left, and then registering for classes makes everything feel real. And it's scary, but I'm excited. So if you're interested in my journey and what I'm doing, how nursing school is going, how I study, how I'm wrapping up here at my current position, what am I doing in between this job and starting school, and feel free to check back for my next video. And I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Bye. God, that was so stressful. That was hard. YouTubers, this is hard. This is hard. This is for me. It's not hard. This is for me. I think that's really going to help me to become the best nurse I can be. If you're interested in coming along for the journey, the ride, oh my God, that is the corniest thing I've said today, and I teach middle school. Outros are just as hard as intros.